It is tax day and it's not too late to file. Get this, you could say it's kind of breaking tax news now.
Yeah.
Because of all the glitches and some downtime earlier today on the irs.gov website, the tax deadline has just been extended another day. So now you have an extra 24 hours.
Can you imagine all these people furiously right now trying to get things together? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that now you have another day to procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. Keep going, push through. But even if you can't meet this deadline and you are filing an extension, apparently you're not alone. Even the most powerful man in the country needs some extra time to get ready for tax season. Yes, President Donald Trump just requested an extension and will file by the October 15th deadline. This is the second time he's filed for an extension since taking office.
Well, for people with less complicated taxes than President Trump, we have the tips you need before tax day comes to an end tomorrow.
If you haven't filed yet, chances are you're not meeting the deadline. Again, you still have a little extra time, but you still have until midnight tomorrow to file for that extension. Team 12's Nicole Zymek is here to walk you through it.
Okay, so if you just got hit by a wave of cold sweat, relax and take a deep breath. You still have time to file the extension, but the first thing you need to ask yourself is, do you need one? It's the 17th, and CPA offices across the country are swamped.
That's an understatement, isn't it? Yeah.
If you haven't filed your taxes, the good news is you have until midnight to do it.
And it's done online.
This is Mark Weech, CPA at Weech Financial.
Let's see if it's up and running.
And he's walking us through the last-minute crunch. It'll take you just about 10 minutes to do.
It would be best to have a copy of last year's tax return, 2016, with you.
Go to irs.gov.
And there's a link right on the front page. And then down here, you can e-file an extension for free. And what this gives you is a link to several services that the IRS has approved.
And here's the other thing to remember. The extension deadline is only critical if you think you owe money.
If you don't owe money, the extension deadline doesn't really mean anything because you're just delaying you getting your refund back.
On the other hand, if you do owe money and you don't file for the extension, you could be walloped with 2 penalties and interest.
The first is the late filing penalty.
This is the big one you want to avoid.
It's 5% of what you owe per month until you get up to 25% of what you owe.
The second penalty is the late payment penalty.
And the late payment penalty is not as severe as far as the dollar figure.
And on top of that, there's interest, which adds up quickly. So if you think you owe money, get online now. Nicole Zymek, 12 News.